Step into our studio where laughter fills the air. Glaze combinations and fun secrets we'll share. Todd's crafting with his slabs. Watch the clay take shape. With a silly grin, he's making something great. Our creations spring to life in every way. Todd and Kim brighten up your day. Play and laughter hand in hand. Join the fun, it's truly grand.
Alright, this will be our second video. If you didn't see the first one, go back and watch that one. Vevor sent us a mini kiln so that we could test it and give an honest review. So far, I fired these pieces in the kiln and they turned out pretty good. And now we're going to test it with some gold and a sandbow decal and an expression decal. So, I'll just put these in there. It is a very small kiln, really just big enough for a mug. Thinking you could do some ornaments. If the gold works, this would be great. Then you just have to do a couple ornaments and then you're not heating up the whole big kiln. All right, so what did I say, 732? So when you're wanting to, when you need, so to put the temperature in, so right now the temperature is 18 degrees Celsius. So you hit the U and then you put it to the temperature that you want. We're gonna do a cone 18 firing. So I'm gonna do 732, which is the low end of that temperature, because this seems to fire hotter. And I don't have any cones that go that low, so we're just gonna have to be able to tell by how it looks. So there we go. When you get the right temperature and you just press P, and there, it's off. So
it's on.
Yeah, it's on. I mean, it's off to the races. This will probably be done in half an hour. So quick. All right. So I just casually looked over at the temperature and it's already gotten to temperature. I don't even think it was a half an hour. So I'm not sure how you actually stop it. Like, it won't go any higher, but it's still heating. Like, it's, I think we all know that it might not be going up in temperature, but if it stays at that temperature, it's going to be getting hotter in there. Anyways, if you turn it off and turn it back on, then you can start to see the temperature go down. But there's nothing in the instructions about what you're supposed to do. So at this point, you can actually just turn it off and let it cool naturally, which is what I will do. And then I will just turn it on every once in a while to see where we're at temperature-wise. That's crazy. All right, so this is cooled for 2 days because we decided to spend yesterday in the garden. Let's see, so this is a gold decal firing. It's like there is a crease in the gold, but I'm not sure. I don't think that's a firing error, but maybe it's the glaze. Like maybe the glaze cracked. I'm not sure what that is. All right, this is the sandbow decal, and it turned out good. Can't scratch it off, so it's fired in. And then let's see the expression decal. So the honey flecks turned kind of like a blue color. I'm wondering if that's from the smoky merlot. Anyways, there's the decal. and it retained its color. And it is fired on there. So you can see, if you come closer, Todd, you can see, this would be from the first video, those little spots. I think the clay just got too hot. So I think if I was to do it again at a lower temperature, you wouldn't, I think that's like a slight beginning of some bloating. But as far as the decal and gold firing, I think that was a success. Yeah, that would have to be from the glaze, the creases. But yeah, that was good. So, because when I did my last decal firing in our scat, we had problems with the color burning out. So that one, the color didn't burn out at all. It's perfect. I would have to redo my glaze because I don't like the glaze combination, but that's not the fault of the kiln. So as far as decal and gold firing, I would say that was a success. So thank you, Vevor, for sending us this little mini kiln. It was fun to do this. Now we need to get some raku clay. That'll be the next video. Trying our hand at raku. That should be fun. I'll have to do that this summer. So overall, I think that was a really successful firing. And if I just needed to do some gold on one piece or throw decal on one piece, that would be perfect. That you can just throw it in there. It was done firing in, oh, it wasn't even a half an hour. A half an hour, I happened to look at the kiln and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's already at temperature. So I'm not sure how long it sat at that temperature for before I noticed. So it is a quick firing. So that's fun. And it worked. You could manually put in your different temperatures. You could set it to go, if you wanted to fire slower, you could set it to go to 500 degrees and then you could come back and set it to go to 750 and you could come back and set it to go. But yeah, we just went for it. So it was a half an hour, but it worked. So I like things to go fast, especially if they're going to work. And yeah, so if there is a link in the description below for a discount code for this kiln. And yeah, thanks for watching. And remember, if you found this useful, to like and subscribe.